Where were you when you heard? What'd you think?
Well, I was here at the office. We were anticipating that the grand jury would make a decision today, and they did. Uh, we were very pleased. We filed this complaint about a year ago, a little more. We thought it had merit then. We thought the governor crossed the line and broke the law when he threatened the Travis County DA, and we're pleased that the grand jury agreed with that today.
What's next?
Well, I don't know. There will be trial. He's not convicted, of course, but a double felony indictment is a blow to the governor. We believe a governor under indictment ought to consider stepping down from the job until this is resolved.
Why was this so important to you that you brought this to the attention?
Yeah, well, we're an accountability group. We follow politicians. We're for corporate and political accountability. As soon as we heard on the front pages of the Austin American-Statesman that the governor had threatened our district attorney, our ears picked up. It said, this is against the law. This can't be. We researched the law and we filed a complaint with the court here.
These kind of things, do they have any merit? Do they have any, or is this going to be another thing where like, oh, he'll come in with his lawyers and and then all of a sudden, sweeps it under the rug?
Right. Well, he's got good lawyers. He's got a high-paid lawyer, and you and I are paying for his lawyers, and so he will have good legal representation. But this is not a politics-as-usual thing. The governor clearly crossed the line. We thought he broke 4 laws. The grand jury found to hold him responsible for 2 of those laws. So we only had a 50% record here. But we believe this is serious. We believed it at the time. The governor sometimes acts like a bully, and he was trying to bully the Travis County DA into giving up her job. He doesn't have the power to make her give up the job, but he offered her inducements to do so and threatened her. That's when he crossed the line from backroom politics or crossed the line from politics as usual into felony conduct.
This has got to be. Does this make a statement? Put this in perspective of what the courts are telling politicians.
Yeah, I think the courts, like many members of the public, are a little disgusted with politicians. They feel they don't have any tools to hold them accountable. This sends the message, though, that every politician is accountable. Even the governor of this state is not above the law. That's the message this sends.
He gets off. Not found guilty. What has still happened?
We'll see. If it's a fair legal process, we'll support it and embrace it. We think the legal process has been working so far pretty well. The judges who handle this case and the special prosecutor are actually Republicans. Governor Perry appointed the head judge who appointed the special prosecutor in this case. So as often is the case in Texas, we believe this case has been straight down the line. Too often we have judges who act politically in the state, and that didn't happen here. So we're pleased at how it's going, and we suspect there will be a fair trial down the road.
You surprised that he was indicted?
We're mildly surprised, but I'm not shocked. We do several of these complaints when we find politicians breaking the law. We have never had one dismissed, so we're pretty confident when we see something that we believe is clear corruption. So we were confident in this case. But I'd be dishonest if I didn't say we were mildly surprised.
But you went after, you brought up something against the governor.
Yeah.
This is not like, okay, a representative. This is the governor of Texas.
Right. Well, we brought something against Tom DeLay, and we shot him down as well. So we have a track record for doing this. So mildly surprised, but again, not shocked. This complaint was real. It had merit. The governor broke the law. We thought that was true a year ago in June when we filed the complaint, and the grand jury thought it was true today.
Mm-hmm. And just again, you have to be really, it's one thing to be elated, but you're really happy for what's the big picture happiness about?
Yeah, I think we're happy that our work pays off. A small public interest group like us can hold top politicians accountable. I think it's something that citizens want to see happening. They just don't have the tools to do that. We've been developing these public interest tools for 20, 30 years. I hate to say exactly how long, but we are pleased that our work has some consequences and our work pays off.
Mm-hmm. For you, what's next? Watching?
Go to the trial.